know when someone's super successful and all you want to do is go up to them and ask what their secret is? Yep, we had a similar moment with Kevin Hart. Good choice, right? Man, super successful. Well, his answer was pretty interesting, so much so that now we want to know more, and this time we're taking you guys along. So, let's get started. First off, where does Kevin Hart get his drive from? Previously, Kevin was asked what his secret was, and his answer was one thing: he's inspired by black women. So naturally, now we want the details, and we're here to take you along on our quest for answers. In a recent interview with Essence magazine, Kevin Hart explained why he sees black women as his greatest source of inspiration. On October 12th, Hart, who was presently on his reality check comedy tour, told the publication while he was in Philadelphia that he believes black women inspire him because of their struggle and determination to pursue their goals as well as equality in the workplace. It's their constant war of their rights that motivates him to keep at it. There is, according to Hart, constant discussion about equality as it relates to giving women of color the opportunities they deserve in the corporate sector to excel. It's because of all of this that he believes in these women. He said so himself, "The fight is what I adore most about black women. You're looking at some of the world's strongest individuals." The comedian went ahead and specified that the strongest women, not just in speaking up, but also in having the drive and energy to simply keep going on, are women in the black community. While it's truly tragic that these women have to go through such lengths for what they deserve, even we've got to admit that their drive to never give up is inspiring. Kudos, gals. Up next, while on the topic, Hart shed some light on his mother as well. The 43-year-old brought up his late mother, Nancy Hart, to continue the discussion. He credited her, her vision, and her way of raising her kids for all his success today. The comedian shared his experience as a black guy who was raised by a black woman. Hart insisted that he can tell just by seeing his mother setting goals for herself and cross those accomplishments, and wins off her list have done nothing but motivate him to be the man he is today. In fact, he shared that the degree of inspiration, drive, and concentration that came from something that's been ingrained in him is all because of his mama. "And my mother is undoubtedly one of the best examples of a black lady," the 43-year-old stated with pride. "And we have zero doubts about that, Kevin." Now, Kevin Hart shared a heartfelt tribute to his mother while sharing the news of his father's passing. After sharing the tragic news that his father, Henry Witherspoon, recently passed away, it's clear that Kevin Hart and his family are going through a tough time. The ride-along actor honored his father on Instagram with a heartfelt collection of the special moments the two have shared. While he's always been candid about their not-so-picture-perfect relationship, they had recently come together once more. Kevin wrote rest in peace to one of the most authentic and genuine people ever. He shared his love for him in the caption under the slideshow of images showing him, his father, and his family on numerous outings. Gone but never forgotten, the actor wrote and asked him to give his mom a hug for him. He said that the two of them did great and he appreciates everything they've done. They've helped him become a better father, and he promised to uphold their honor and legacy. Rest in power, Henry Robert Witherspoon. We're sure Nancy was waiting for you with open arms. Next, let's talk about Kevin Hart's own career. Development. Whether you're a fan or simply someone who doesn't get invested in celebrity news, you've got to admit that Kevin Hart's advancement in the entertainment business has been pretty impressive. Hart began his start in the entertainment business in 2001 when he was granted a recurring part on Fox's Undeclared. The half-hour sitcom showcases the struggles 6 college freshmen endured while attending the University of Eastern California, a fictional institution. Hart played the role of Luke. Since then, he's been in the business for more than 20 years. The number alone is a testament to his legacy. We've seen him move beyond stand-up and comedic relief to become an independent producer, director, and even dramatic actor. Hart describes his development as being a great itch that, at the moment, drama has scratched. But he clarified that it doesn't mean he's settling into a more long-term change in terms of his cinema. And the man of many talents shared with us that it doesn't really matter to him whether it's tragic or comedic, as long as he's having fun and providing to his fan base who's stuck with him for so long. He continued, "It just depends on the decision being made at the time and whether he has those tools at his arsenal or not." Next up, what's the comedian got to say about his own career? The father of 4 has produced and appeared in several films while earning millions of dollars from the box office, comedy specials, and business agreements. For instance, Hart House fits right in California's Los Angeles. The opening of Hart House, a vegan fast food restaurant, was one of Hart's most recent entrepreneurial endeavors. Regarding some of his other collaborations, the businessman Kevin Hart says that it's exciting to see a project that has some longevity. He shared that he believes in long-term partnerships and developing them from the ground up. For others, juggling a national tour, 8 planned films and television projects, a new fast food restaurant, and several more business relationships would tend to become a tad difficult, right? But Hart's renowned work ethic shows through in everything he does. Hart claimed that the desire and want for success exhibited by black women serves as an inspiration for his drive. Coming up, JP Morgan makes the first outside investment in Kevin Hart's Hartbeat Ventures. Kevin Hart, a comedian and businessman, said today at TechCrunch Disrupt that JP Morgan's making his first institutional investment in Hartbeat Ventures. He made the announcement along with Robert Roman, president and co-founder of Hartbeat Ventures, and Michael Alangian, head of digital investment banking and digital private markets at JP Morgan. Up next, what's it all about? Hartbeat Ventures is an early-stage venture capital business with a focus on lifestyle, media, and technology. But the emphasis is inclusion and, more importantly, financial inclusion. It aims to support minorities and underrepresented founders who will get a percentage of the new money. Alangian announced on stage that they're thrilled to have JP Morgan as now the first investor of Hartbeat Ventures' new fund, and they're extremely eager for the things that they can accomplish together, thanks to this project and their meetings with Kevin's team. Next up, how's Kevin Hart handling all this? Kevin acknowledged that there's a learning curve and mentioned that he's had some difficulty breaking into the world of investment. He said that he had to understand why the investment was acceptable. He shared that, according to what he understood earlier, the world of investment was related to fraud. He said he was adamant about not giving anyone his money so they can leave and do whatever they want, but understanding that the investment has a schedule linked to it, and that just because you've invested now doesn't mean you'll get anything tomorrow, was the largest learning curve for him. Us too, Kev. Us too. Hart talked about how he discovered how crucial it is to have confidence when investing and comprehend the dynamics of growth. He said that realizing that investments have a schedule and that it's crucial to understand how the economy functions and how to make your money work for you was his biggest struggle. He added that he has surrounded himself with accomplished investors and that he trusts his team to act in the company's best interests. This isn't a computer that you walk in front of and command it to do something because it doesn't work that way, he claimed. He said that it was a table. They gather around this table and speak, brainstorm, and generate the finest ideas they can. And so far, he thinks he's gotten good at doing it over the years. Is there anything this man can't do? Lastly, let's learn some more about the world of investment and Hartbeat. Regarding the investment made by JP Morgan by Dr. Alangian stated that it represents the company's maximum allocation under Project Spark, which is its program for investing in diverse and women-led business. Yes. They shared that they launched the project a couple of years ago called Project Spark, which is basically about how they can provide funds and capital to diverse, first-time fund managers to change the equation. We love that concept. And that's not all. Hartbeat Ventures has already invested in a number of businesses, such as the massage therapy device, the avatar platform Ready Player Me, and electrolyte beverage brand Bright Fox, and the sustainable bottled water company Path, and they can't wait to invest more. That's a wrap. Let us know in the comments what you think of Kevin's inspiration to do all these great things. Hit the like and click the subscribe button, and we will be back with another video.